Alright, 69-second summary for the Mega Evolution with the best attack name, which perfectly encapsulates what I do to toes when I see them. By using Gobble Down for 2 metal, Mega Mawile EX does 80 damage times the number of prize cards you have taken. Unfortunately, this means you have to do well in order for Mega Mawile to be useful. Pretend like I'm Navi and listen. The best partners for Mawile are Archaludon EX and Metang. Both of them accelerate energy and both of them can get you into the late game. Except in each of those instances, Mega Mawile is a one-of. And that's honestly where it will end up. Just a great backup attacker that you pray to Arceus isn't the lone basic in your starting hand. Because no sane person could actually build a deck around this card like you can with nearly every other Mega. Luckily, I'm a crazy person. I had to try and build an actual Mega Mawile deck. While I did lose to someone in casual playing Mega Mawile with Cinderace and a stream viewer suggested a Togekiss pairing, I decided to go in a different direction. First, I tried Poison Scizor. Well, it never worked. So I tried Scizor Defense. Except there's a distinct lack of abilities in the format right now. Still, even if they're not in this video, I tried both versions on stream. And this is not a roundabout way of tricking you to sub to my VODs channel to watch the badness. Unfortunately, as much as I don't want to put Mega Mawile down, I have to. The reason I have to put the Mega Mawile down in this situation is because they're going to suck all the butts, and if they don't suck all the butts, who's going to? But it does make sense, because I don't want them to concede. I played a million freaking games. Do we even want the Munkidori? I don't even think we do, but let's put it down anyways. All right, let's attach. Let's just have one in play. And then we go, yeah, get rid of that. Go get Duraludon. I've definitely kind of locked myself into a Squawkabilly. If I get the Carmine, do I use the Carmine? Or do I save the Carmine for like next turn? I probably should have Carmine instead of Squawkabilly, but we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh, should have saved the Carmine. What is this hand? Can somebody explain what this hand is to me, please? I mean, we have 3 more Night Stretchers. You know what? I'm just going to do it. Who cares? We're facing off against Abomasnow. We may as well just do it anyways. We'll put the Relicanth into play. We have the Turo scenario. All right. Let's Relicanth. Oh yeah, I guess I don't even need to worry about the Munkidori combo, right? Because like, what's the point? They're weak to metal. But YouTube audience, hopefully my opponent doesn't concede. I played the Metang build of this. For no joke, an hour, I went 4-1. All 4 of them conceded before Mawile could even do anything. I played long games. One person made a big oopsie, and it was kind of sad. But it was rough sledding. All right, let's let's go get our Archaludon. Take the KO. And hopefully they don't concede. Because, I mean, I can't use Huge Bite because of Risky Ruins. And then we just attach, we Turo up the Squawkabilly, get that guy out of there, so now they don't just have an easy path to victory. Oh. Sure, let's use Raging Hammer. The Gok 5000 is not working. We keep winning, but Mawile has done nothing. This is kind of what happened with Mega Venusaur. That's what a lot of people who were really mad about the YouTube video, they didn't see the VOD. They didn't watch the VOD. Okay. Okay, what do we do now? I guess I Iono them and just sort of help them out here. We go into you, and then we just pass. We don't do anything, we just pass. We give them a chance to play the game. All right, then end turn. All right, you have a chance to play the game. I am bequeathing upon you this moment because you have not conceded yet, Kyurem Non-Celio. And Karusu, yeah, you got to follow me on Blue Sky. That's where all the banger tweets are happening, is on Blue Sky. 3rd time in 10 days, we had to reinstall PDCGL. Sorry, re-download, not reinstall, re-download. Hey, they got it. Okay. This is, I didn't want weakness to be the reason that I win this game, and weakness will not be the reason that I win this game. Okay, let's go get the Fez. We got the Fez, and then I will... And then we get the Iron Bundle, because that will allow them to play the game, because I don't want to do anything. We have to get a Night Stretcher. Because worst case scenario, I have to gobble down. We've only taken one prize, so that's only 160. So yeah, worst case scenario, we have to Iron Bundle. And then we go... Oh yeah, Risky Ruins, thank you very much. Thank you, appreciate it. And then we go Research, Iono. Oh, we're gonna gobble down, baby. Press 1 if you want to see me gobble down some toes. All right, and then we're not messing around here. We're not gonna go for the dude. We're just gonna go Munkidori, put damage on the active. We're gonna give them the best chance they have of winning. And then we go Hyper Blower. Hyper Blow in your... here we go. And then we gobble down. This is the first gobble down I've done in over an hour. And that's kind of sad, but that's what Mega Mawile is. You just hope you never start the Mega Mawile, and then at the end of the game, when they have one prize left, you do 400 damage for 2 energy. Or if, you know, you need to knock out a Golden Go, this can knock out a Golden Go with Huge Bite. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Well, we got to gobble down Kyurem twice. That's pretty cool. When have you ever seen somebody gobble down Kyurem twice? Literally never. This will go in the YouTube video because you don't know how painful it's been. It has been so painful trying to get games for this video. Watch the VOD. Subscribe to my VODs channel. I will upload the VOD when I get 500 subs. Subscribe there. You will see the pain of winning 4 games, how rough it is to be a YouTuber where all you do is win and you're not happy. There's absolutely no shot I lose this game. I know I'm researching into nothing. Literally researching into nothing. I don't even understand how that's possible, that we just researched into absolutely nothing. We researched into more research, so we have to hammer in. And I guess I just manually attach. Or do I attach to the Relicanth and assume they just have Dragapult like that? Nah, we're believing in the heart of the cards here. There's no way we lose this game unless PTC Geo screws me over. They have had a rough start. They've activated Risky Ruins multiple times. Yes, they shut off my items. Yes, I whiffed a Carmine turn 1 in a deck that's designed to use Carmine and Squawkabilly turn 1, and we didn't do any of those things because I couldn't play with my balls because it was too risky. There's no Dragapult this turn, though. We are fine. Everything is fine. I can go get Archaludon. We can accelerate the 1 energy. They're going to get another Badoo because that's what they always Badoo. But we can knock it out. Yeah, they're obviously... Oh my goodness. You're a Dragapult player going for a turn 2 Badoo after the first Badoo got knocked out. Are you feeling okay? You're doing things so weirdly. Okay, well, if we get Munkidori, we do have it. Or if we get nothing. Or if we just get literally... What is happening today? I have cards in my deck. I can confirm that there are Pokemon cards in my deck. I know it may not seem like it, but there are Pokemon cards inside this deck. Ironically, the Duraludon is surviving a Dragapult, though. And literally, we would have had it. Okay, so we go attach to you, Hero's Cape. There's no Heat Burner for you yet. And then we go Raging Hammer. God, this is just... And there's the monkey. Okay, that would have been perfect to have 10 seconds ago. Like, you can't... Again, I say this every single stream. You can't watch me play this game for more than 2 to 3 hours and not think at some point there has to be someone at the Pokemon Company International whose job is to watch your streams and make sure you draw terribly and prize terribly. Speaking of terrible people, so you know the video I uploaded a couple days ago titled the best Phantasma Flames decks early preview, and it was an early preview of the best Phantasma Flames decks. It got multiple dislikes. I don't understand. Like, why? The video is exactly what it said it is. The contents were exactly what you expected, and you disliked it. It was relaying information about the best decks, and then people don't say why they dislike it. It's so weird that people will just watch a YouTube video and dislike it when it's everything that it was meant to be. It's so strange to me. Did they just evolve into a Dracloak and attach a... Are they doing nothing this turn? Okay, we are absolutely deep inside them right now. Like I said off the top, if we lose this game, I will wear socks tomorrow. Maybe they don't like the set, or maybe they do like socks. Maybe they're sock lovers. Maybe they don't like all the anti-sock propaganda. Did we... Okay, there goes the Relicanth. That's unfortunate. Everything will be fine if we can just Pokégear for a freaking dude. It's very simple. Lena, the Yankees can't win. The Yankees are not allowed to win. Oh, I have Psyduck too. There's a Psyduck in this deck, and let me guess, the one time we actually need research, we're not going to get it. I don't think they know that I have Psyduck in here. All right, so Relicanth gets knocked out. I can Night Stretcher it back. What did I lose? Nothing. I have a Metal Energy. That's unfortunate. They are setting up the Duraludon for a KO, which is bad. But, I mean, if I don't get an Archaludon this turn, we're going to lose anyways. But we can do this. There's a Carmine. Thank you for being a friend. And I don't think I put the Iron Bundle down. I think we do go and get the Relicanth. Even though I know I have, you know, a bunch of dudes in the deck. Now, the question is, do I Pokégear? Yeah, I think I do, because it thins a card out of the deck, and it gives me, obviously, a chance to find research. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, no, this is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is great. I don't know which one to pick, though. I don't know which one to pick, because I need the Psyduck. But I also need other things. I think I need the Psyduck, and we have to get the Psyduck because of the simple fact that this game hates me. Okay, we got a Turo. What's in my hand? We have research. Yes, so we'll go get Turo. Okay, Fezandipiti. I believe in the heart of the cards. We need one of our 2 Archaludon or one of our 2 Ultra Balls. Are you freaking kidding me? This is cruel and unusual punishment. Okay, so we can still Raging Hammer for 140. They also have the Duskull just kind of sitting there. All right, so let's go. Psyduck, obviously, we have to heal, so that doesn't get knocked out. And then we just set up damage on the Dracloak. And then we hit him with the Raging Hammer. Okay, we're going to be fine. Everything is fine. We're going to do great things. Terrible, yes, but still great. I can't remember the Ollivander line from the movie. It's been a very long time since I watched the first Harry Potter movie. I have faith. I have faith that I'm going to lose this game. All right, so I can Turo the Fez after using it. We have a knockout. The Psyduck is not getting knocked out unless they have a Munkidori. In which case... Okay, oh, that would have been really bad. Oh, they made an oopsie. So they should have gone for the Duraludon. They should have put the 200 damage on the Duraludon and then jamming towered, and then they could have completely won the game. And there's an Iono. But that's fine, because all of my best cards are in my hand. Are we finally going to get an Archaludon? No? Are we finally gonna get an Archaludon? That's a big fat no. Okay, so they'll go for the Psyduck. They're gonna put 6 on the Psyduck, or maybe just 1 on the Psyduck, then 6 on Relicanth. Oh man. Alright, I can't shuffle the deck because I have to essentially guarantee myself. They'll probably put 1 on Fez, 1 on Psyduck. But yeah, I can't shuffle the deck because we know the good cards aren't there. And I would assume it's a no more Risky Ruins. We don't take that risk anymore. Their toes must be slipping off the screen here. Yeah, they set everybody up to make a Munkidori play much, much tougher. There's no more tools in the deck, so I don't think it matters to bump the Jamming Tower. Literally the next freaking card. Okay, that's cool. I love that. I love that for you. That is just so awesome. You are my favorite person in the world. Okay, so let's go. Get rid of Risky Ruins. I need... Yeah, let's go double metal, because I still need to get a metal, and then we do that. It's not really an Iono turn, because it's not quite enough, right? It's like, yeah, I would love to Iono in this situation, but Iono if that'd be a good idea. Because we've had such horrible draws this entire time. All right, 1, 2. We only have the 1 metal Pokemon in play. Research. Who do I put the damage on is the big question. Okay, so they have Latias. We go Nest Ball for another Duraludon, because the only way we can attack with Mega Mawile is if I put Duraludon into play. We're going to draw 3 with Fez. There's all my good cards again. And then we don't have the Mawile down. We're taking a 2-prize KO. So I think we protect the Psyduck as much as possible. I think protecting the Psyduck is the correct line of play here. But I also have to... make sure they don't concede. Oh yeah, I have to make sure they don't concede. Because if they concede, we lose. If they concede, I don't get a game for the YouTube video. And that would be terrible. We can't have that. So we got to go Metal Defender. I have to make them think they have a chance of winning. And then I have to Turo the Oh yeah, there they are. I have to Turo the Archaludon. We have to gobble down. We got to gobble down, baby. Even though the math won't actually work out. But if they put up a fresh Dragapult and they like take a knockout and they use math, oh, this could be great. We are masterfully baiting them right now. Because the reason I didn't heal the Psyduck is because I want them to think they're like, oh, I don't have a bosses. Whatever will I do? Oh, dearie me. You're gonna knock out my Psyduck and then win the following turn. But knocking out the Psyduck, that opens up a bench spot that I can fill, and I can fill that hole with Mega Mawile, and guess what? How much damage Mega Mawile's dealing? 320. So even if they concede, this is going in the video, because in spirit, Mega Mawile's taking the knockout, because there's nothing they can do except an Iono, which is probably what they are going to do. Yeah, we're about to get Iono'd. But we can win this game. I want them to knock out the Psyduck. They're just praying that I don't have bosses. I'm going to pretend, oh no, I don't have bosses. Okay, that's fine. They're going to go for the Fez and the Psyduck. Totally fine. I still don't understand how Archaludon has a 2 energy attack cost. That's crazy to me. Okay. How do I prevent them from conceding right away as I'm trying to do this combo? I think I go into the Archaludon because we have the energy in the discard pile. I have to do this really quick, though. I have to play really quickly. Okay, quick. Don't concede. Don't be a butt face. Your face has to look normal. Your face needs to look normal. No, Risky Ruins don't activate. Don't give them a chance. Just, we gotta do this. We gotta do this real quick. Don't concede. I'm playing as fast as I can. as fast as Trust Your Pilot can play. Don't concede. Don't be that person. Don't be a butt face. Your face is nice and... Oh, there we go. This is what Mega Mawile's entire purpose is in life, is to just gobble down some toes, win the game for you at the very end, knock out a naked virgin Dragapult with your old, tired, and busted Mega Mawile. Thank you for gobbling down these toes. Why are you wearing shoes? And it was the MVP. It deserved it. We're just gonna lilies. We're just gonna lilies. It'll be fine. That's a little unfortunate with what just happened, but I mean, I can soften up an Ogerpon. The question is, do I want to soften up an Ogerpon? I'm not actually sure. Because with what this deck is... All right, so we go for Brute Bonnet. We have Carmine for next turn. We're going to have to lose Acerola's Mischief. If I go Toxic Powder... Actually, I can get rid of the Mega Mawile and the Acerola. We can go get the Pecharunt. That'll buy me a turn. And I'm pretty sure I put Super Rods in the deck. So we don't need to worry about the Toedscrow. I'm pretty sure there's... Uh-oh. Scratch that. Scratch that. I made an oopsie. I have made a slight oopsie, but we'll be fine. And then we go... They're poisoned. We retreat immediately. And then that goes there. And we should be fine. There's no reason to attach anything to anybody. Just end turn. If you're wondering, what's the Beldum for? Well, Mawile requires 2 energy, and it's 2 metal, not a metal and a colorless. So that's just super duper unfortunate. And this is obviously going to be a big game for Scizor, because all of their dudes have abilities. But if you'll recall, Kanyish Kane faced me with Mega Venusaur and had boss's orders literally every single turn. Well, there's one rod, 2 stretcher, which is not great. But they're going to struggle to take KOs if I can just get rid of a Meganium or something. I have hope. Not a lot of hope, but I have hope. And yeah, there's no reason to attach the basic energy anywhere. There's a research. That's not a boss's. We are golden. Like, I was worried. I was so worried. I'm playing a janky Mega Mawile deck that doesn't make any sense. And then I'm like, oh, phew, we're facing Venusaur. We could definitely still lose this. But my Scizor's taken multiple prizes. And then all I got to do is gobble down once. As long as I can just keep finding basics. As long as I didn't prize, you know, my other Scyther, we'll be fine. I can also just set up the Ogerpon for knockouts later. Because we're going to take 2 prizes. We're guaranteed to take 2 prizes. Then that's 160 damage with a Mega Mawile. And hopefully they have to 2-shot a Mega Mawile, though that's potentially not good. And we're taking 3 energy off the field, which is really good. They should move 1 away. Yeah, they should move 1 away, put that anywhere. And I can't knock out the Venusaur. I can knock out everyone but the Venusaur. All right, Golden Shower, that's cool. The only thing that can screw us over is prizing. As long as we didn't prize anything meaningful, we can win this game very, very easily. Give me a top deck Scyther. I'll take it. All right. Carmine right away. That's not a Scyther. That is a Metang, though. Let's go Metang and then Fez for 3. We get rid of the Latios if we can. Just need a Scyther. That'll do it. Scyther, and do I want the other Metang? Do I want the bent? Yeah, I think that's fine to just thin the deck. Because then we can hopefully get the Super Rod. We have everything we need. We prized a ton of energy. I definitely put more than 5 energy in this deck. And then... yeah, let's do Metal Maker. 1 would be cool. Of course, I have 4 energy in the deck. And we get 2 off of that, and then I play a deck with 15 energy in it, we get 0. There's a reason why you didn't see any of the Metang builds earlier, like the traditional Metang build with Mega Mawile earlier, because guess what? Everything went wrong. Everything went terribly. All right, so go Punishing Scizors. What's crazy is that I went 4-1, and I did actually make it to Master League with Mawile. There's all the energy. I made it to Master League with Mawile. Except none of the games are going to make it to YouTube because everyone kept freaking conceding. And Karusu, because you asked, I'm happy to do it. But what I found in my testing is that, like, Dragapult. For Scizor, Dragapult is a really tough matchup. Like, you don't really have a use for Scizor in the Dragapult matchup. It's just kind of really rough. And I did not check to see if we had another Scizor. I wasn't really paying attention. But if we do, we're fine. Otherwise, I can just get the Super Rod. Because remember, the Night Stretcher, we can use the Night Stretcher, but due to the wordage on the ability, we can't get anything. So the Night Stretcher is playable, we just can't get anything with it. There's a Max Rod. That's okay. You can have 20 energy in play, Elite. I don't care. You can have all the energy in play. It does not matter. My Scizor will destroy you. And my Scizor is Mega Evolved, by the way. Because the bleed in is just terrible. Like, you look at the difference between the Scizor on the left and the Scizor in the active. The card bleed. Again, they don't know how to fix this issue, and it's a widespread issue. No, because you can play the card. The card is still playable. There is a Pokemon or a Basic Energy in my discard pile, but when I play it, it's like a trap card, right? Their trap card activates, and Toedscruel is their trap card. So it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, where you use, where you try to attack with your Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then you activated my trap card Mirror Force, which destroys all your monsters, because that's totally fair. I think it was Legacy of the Duelist on GBA. What's your strategy for winning that game? You just wait till they get all their monsters out. You put Mirror Force down and then use Mirror Force. That's it. That's the whole strat. All right, here we go. We can win this game if there's the Scizor in the deck. I am unsure if it's in there. If it's not, we're potentially screwed. Well, that's unfortunate. That's literally the worst top deck we could have got, by the way. If you're wondering, what was the worst top deck I could have had in that situation? That was it. We have another Scizor, so that's GG right there. I think even if they knock out my Mawile, we still probably win. So I'm gonna really stunt on them here. I'm going to put the Mawile into play right now and just be like, what are you gonna do about it? Well, I have a Mawile. Are you gonna go? If they have Briar, then they can have Briar. If they put Briar in their deck, I will let them have it. It'll be hilarious. It'll be a hilarious finish. I guess I want to draw into energy because I want to be able to put an extra energy on the dude. Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, so let's go. Ultra Ball away these two. And then go and get Squawkabilly. Then we Earthen Vessel the 2 energy. So this way, if they Iono me, I put all the energy on the bottom of my deck, and we're big sad. Actually, I should probably just get one. This hedges our butts here. Oh, I still haven't used Fezandipiti. Whoops. Okay, and then Town Store. Not that it really matters, but I guess it just thins another card out of the deck. And then I can burn the Night Stretcher because I'm not going after anybody. Let's go Air Balloon, because that's the one thing that could potentially screw us up. And we go Night Stretcher for no effect. See, it lets me play it, but then the trap card activates. That's what it is. See how it was a negative effect? Sort of like how I Am Legend's mom has negative Riz. Okay, well, that's fine. 310. Please, do not concede if you don't have it, Elite. Live up to your name. Prove you're an Xbox 360 Elite, and live up to your name. If you want to go for my Mega Mawile, that's fine. But the only way they can knock out my Mega Mawile is with a Teal Mask Ogerpon. And if they do that, they're leaving Scizor alive, which knocks out a Teal Mask Ogerpon. Again, this is not a good deck. This is a fraud deck. The Xbox 360 Elite was what saved the Xbox 360. because it didn't have. Wait, no, it did have all the problems. That was the red ring one. It was the S. It was the Slim. The Elite just had a bigger hard drive. And oh, back in my day, game consoles didn't have built-in Wi-Fi. Back in my day, you had to spend $100 to give your console Wi-Fi. Yeah, you kids these days with your wireless internet and your headphones and your Bluetooth and your skibbity toilets. Yeah, back in my day, our Xboxes didn't come with wireless internet. We had to either run a 100-foot-long cable or we had to buy a $100 dongle. Okay, I'm gonna gobble you down. I'm gonna gobble you down all the way. I don't think that's a knockout. If they can see, this is the one in the YouTube video, because no matter what, we win. But I think they're realizing they don't got it due to resistance. And if I had Hero's Cape, if I didn't prize Hero's Cape, we 100% win, because that would have been 370. Did they just Lilies a 12-card hand? And you also had backwards compatibility. Did you know that every PS3 is backwards compatible with PS1 games? It was only the PS2 backwards compatibility that was in the like original 2-year run. Okay, so I can't gobble them down, but I can gobble them down to 60 hit points left. Only 210. How sad for you. Can we top deck a bosses? Oh, this is just fun. Okay, I want to gobble down the Mega Venusaur for game, so I'm going to try and do that, okay? I was going to try and let them take the knockout. I was just going to gobble down. And Jagbob, I know. So I was going to try to go for the one-shot gobble down, and also my Scizor is a Mega Venusaur, if you couldn't tell. I'm sorry I couldn't gobble it down, but I showed you. Scizor is very good, but you're not going to put more than one Mega Mawile in any metal deck. If you're playing a straight Scizor deck with a lot of flutes, if you're playing Archaludon, if you're playing Metang, you have to essentially play Metang in this deck because you can't put an experience share on a Mawile because it's just going to get knocked out. They're like, oh, 3 free prizes, thank you. But Mega Venusaur is a fraud deck. The data backs it up. Scizor beats Mega Venusaur 100% of the time, and Mega Mawile makes metal decks more magnificent. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, comment, trust your pilot can gobble my toes any day.